Hey everybody, Warren WHWX8798 here. Now I don't typically make these types of videos, but I feel like this needs to be said. And a major uproar was caused yesterday because somebody thought it was a good idea to cause one of the biggest headaches in the community in history. And I was unfortunately involved in it. So my side of the story was, so on eBay there was a version 2 WR100 that was for sale from a former EAS enthusiast from Illinois, and he was selling most of his collection. Now, one of those in his collection was a version 2 WR100. Now, mind you, I had this thing in the bag for like 4 days because I placed a realistic bid of $45 and a max bid, in case it was going to get hairy, $120, because I've had to fight over somebody for a version 2 for $90, and luckily the bid got retracted and I paid my original bid that was promised of $50. Now, so I placed my bid about four to 5 days before the auction ended because it was just listed, so I went for it. And yesterday was the end of the auction. A little after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I was on a phone call, or a Discord call rather, with a couple of my friends, those being Clay Ranger 143, Miss VR, and NorCal Dude 599. And I saw the auction was getting ready to end, and I'm thinking to myself, oh great, I can get myself another version 2. Yes, because, you know, I wanted to make up for when I had my first one. And I got outbidded, which typically happens in eBay. You get outbid, it is what it is. Now, mind you, I'm thinking to myself, oh, okay, it's probably just a small bit. Now, when I go see who I got outbidded by, I got outbidded by somebody for an astronomical amount of $800 for something that's only like $30. Are you crazy? Now, to the person who did do this, I hope you learned your lesson, because money doesn't grow on trees, all right? And I work hard for my money, and on the side, I do this for fun, and I collect radios with my own money. Not only did you cause a major uproar in the community, you robbed me out of a radio that I had in the bag. And honestly, that's going to hurt for a while. Now, before most of you guys say, oh, get over it, there'll be another one. No, you got to take into consideration, I had this in the bag on eBay for 4 or 5 days, and somebody robbed it out of me by the last second. That is the second or third time this week that has happened to me. And in the second instance, it was a Spark. Now, I did win this said Spark, but I had to claw for it. So a certain YouTuber, who again will remain anonymous, decided to rob me out of almost tried to rob me out of a Spark. Now, luckily, this said person got what he wanted, and somebody listed another Spark on eBay about 5 hours later after this incident happened. So I placed a bid on a Spark HD radio for, I think it was $80, which is realistic, you know, because number one, it's a radio you don't really find anymore, and number two, it's an HD radio. HD radios are expensive. And this said person, who will remain anonymous, has caused a lot of trouble in the community and a lot of trouble with my friends. And I know who you are. I hope you're happy with your $200 Spark you just bought from somebody else. What is wrong with people? Anyway, so the moral of the story here is, don't use your parents' credit cards. Don't troll on eBay. Save your fucking money, please. And save the people who are actually trying to go for radios like that. Save them from the heartbreak, because that, you can ask any of my friends who saw that happen to me yesterday. I was torn. That actually hurt, because I had that for like in the bag for 4 or 5 days, and that really, really upset me. Now, yes, I will admit, I did counteract with a troll because I was trying to go for it. But when I started to realize how high the bid really was, I gave up because there was no way I was gonna spend $800 on a radio. Like I said, that only cost seven at most $30. So, and this is another reason why I am leaving most of these servers on Discord. And this is why I'm not on Discord a lot to begin with, only for my friends. Okay? And this is why I don't, I don't let people in my server like this, because this is unnecessary. Absolutely unnecessary. Not only did this was a big stupid thing somebody decided to do, but it also was very unnecessary. I mean, very unnecessary. So, the person who did do this, hope you're kicking yourself in the leg for that one, because that was not necessary. Now, I usually don't really speak out much about things like this, but that actually hurt. That really, really hurt. And I was actually going for that version 2, and I had that bid in the bag. But things happen, and this is one of them. So that's my side of the story, and literally I hope that nothing like this happens ever again. Otherwise, the whole community is just going to go to shambles. So remember, kids, don't use your parents' credit cards. Do not troll on eBay. And remember, stay classy. Later, guys.